Hi.
Welcome to Discovering We. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Joseph.
As you can see, today I have a special guest, and it is my husband. So just a quick update for you guys. So every Tuesday I will be coming out with a new blog post, and then every Thursday is going to be a video. Last week and the weeks before it was just a video of me, but once in a while my husband will be able to come in and join me in some of these videos, just so that you guys are able to hear his perspective, have a male and a guy's point of view, so that it's not all just me. And it's just a great opportunity for us to be able to do this together, to hopefully encourage and inspire some of you who are in a relationship or married or on a marriage journey. And hopefully we can inspire you and provide some encouragement for you. So as you all may have saw last week, Tuesday, I had posted a blog post about the 5 things that I wish I knew about my husband before I got married. And thank you guys so much for all of your response. I got a lot of feedback, a lot of great encouragement, and but there was a bunch of people who were kind of wondering, well, what about your husband? What does he think? And, you know, what are some of, with his perspective, and what are some of the things that, you know, he, learned before and after marriage, and if he could share that. So I thought that we could do this video so that he can share with all of you 5 things that he wished he knew before we got married.
Just like to thank you for just having me on the show here. I know that it's been a while since you started this, and a lot of people, like what you said,
Thank you.
wanted the husband's perspective.
Yes.
And that's why I'm on here. So
Yes.
I'm sorry if I mess up or anything, but I do have it written on paper here. So.
Oh, and I haven't heard any of these, so this will be my first time hearing them all. I think I only know one of them, which is the first one, but everything else I have no idea what he said, so it'll be a surprise to all of us.
So number 1 is that she's an organizer, meaning that if I have an issue, then we need to set aside some time so that we can talk about it. And knowing that she's organized, I would have to first state the issue and maybe present a solution after that. And if we both can't agree on it, then we have to compromise. And second is helping her out goes a long way, because it helps. You never know what she's going through, and so helping her out could relieve some of her stress, and it gives her a way to helping you out back, in case you need help. And also as extra credit, it kind of opens up some time just to conversate. And third is that she needs companionship. Most of us guys are okay doing our own things, hanging out with friends for a few hours. But one thing we have to remember is that she could be using her precious time for anything else, but yet, she wants to be with you. And so companionship is really important. And the fourth is that is to compliment her, because you never know what she may be going through after a long day of work, and saying something nice might make a positive impact for the rest of the day, and it could set the mood for whatever too, and it'll only help you out in the long run. And fifth is that I wish I would have spent more time perfecting our love language. When we did our love language before we got married, her main strong points were acts of service and words of affirmation, and mine were physical touch and quality time. And a lot of times, when I try to, give her some quality time or, physical touch, which is my love language, it wouldn't fulfill her love tank to the best of, or up to its potential. And, that kind of wore us down in the long run. And, because we can never, love each other how we want to be loved. And so one thing I also learned is that if you don't perfect this, then you're just playing catch up along the way, while more responsibilities show up, and you're always creating a gap between you and your spouse. And so this is very important because, for example, what if you have kids when you guys are married? Your responsibility is going to shift, and and you're always going to be playing catch up between you and your spouse and your love languages. And so these are my 5 things that I wish I would known before we got married. So yeah.
I was impressed by those ones.
Thank you.
Like I said, I only knew of the first one, and I guess I kind of knew of the last one, but those ones in the middle, those ones got me. Those are pretty good. So all you husbands out there, take note, because it's very true. Like, we do need companionship. We do need to be complimented. Yeah, those were good.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing. That's basically it for today's video. If you didn't read the blog that I posted last week, make sure you go over to our website, www.discoveringwe.com, and read the 5 things that I wish I knew about my husband before we got married. And then thank you to my husband for sharing 5 things that he wished that he knew about me before we got married. And hopefully this video was helpful to you guys. Make sure to like and share if you found it useful, or share it to somebody else who you think it might be helpful to. We will see you guys next week then.
Okay.
All right,
Bye.
bye.